What if they didn't suddenly lose interest? What if the interest was never stable to begin with? One of the most confusing experiences in relationships is this: everything feels right, connection, chemistry, attention, and then something shifts. Messages slow down, energy changes, distance appears, but psychology shows something uncomfortable. Attention does not always increase attraction, sometimes it decreases it, and distance does the opposite. This doesn't mean ignoring people is a strategy, it means attraction follows psychological principles. One of the most important is this: scarcity increases value. When something is constantly available, your brain adapts. It becomes normal, expected, but when something becomes less available, your brain reacts. It focuses. It assigns more value to it. This is not emotional, it's neurological. Another key principle is uncertainty. When someone is predictable, your brain relaxes. When someone is unpredictable, your brain becomes active. You start asking, what are they thinking? Why are they acting like this? Did something change? And that thinking creates emotional investment. This is why inconsistent behavior often creates stronger attachment than consistent behavior. This mechanism is called intermittent reinforcement. It's the same principle used in gambling. You don't get reward every time, you get it unpredictably. And that unpredictability makes the behavior addictive. So when someone gives attention, then pulls away, then comes back, it creates a loop, and the brain becomes focused on the next reward. Now, here's where people misunderstand this. They think ignoring someone is a trick, a technique, a strategy. But this is dangerous thinking. Because healthy attraction is not based on confusion, it is based on consistency. Ignoring creates attraction mainly in unstable dynamics. For example, anxious attachment. An anxious person experiences distance as a threat. They feel more urgency, more need, but it's not connection, it's activation. Avoidant individuals respond differently. They often feel more comfortable when there is distance, so when someone stops chasing them, they may move closer, not because they suddenly feel more love, but because the pressure is gone. This creates a confusing dynamic. Distance creates movement, closeness creates withdrawal. From a Jungian perspective, this also connects to projection. When someone is less available, your mind fills in the gaps. You imagine, you idealize, you create meaning, and this strengthens the emotional experience. So you are not only responding to the person, you are responding to your own imagination. This is why ignoring can increase attraction. But this is not stable attraction. It is based on uncertainty, projection, and psychological activation. If ignoring increases attraction, it usually means the dynamic is unstable. In healthy dynamics, consistency builds trust, not confusion. So instead of asking, how do I make them want me more? Ask, what kind of dynamic am I creating? Because attraction built on instability does not lead to stability, it leads to cycles, and cycles feel intense, but they don't last. So what should you do instead? Don't use ignoring as a strategy, use awareness. If you feel more attracted when someone is distant, question that feeling, because attraction is not always truth. Sometimes it's just your nervous system reacting, and the moment you understand that, you stop confusing intensity with connection. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and trust the behavior.